Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this match between Lucknow and the Quetta Gladiators. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. The Super Giants, 16 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Nice shot, straight to gully. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Markram has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's the over. The Super Giants are 27 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Goes over the top with that shot. Needs to be on target. Nearly gets the edge. Hasnain with a great delivery there. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over. 6 off it. The Super Giants, 33 for none.
End of the third over. Batting 10 now on.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Into the attack for the Quetta Gladiators.
Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Needs a direct hit. 7 runs added in that over. The Super Giants, 40 for none.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Wasim, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Rousseau, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Marsh wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
The half century is in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. No. Terrible shot. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
That's the end of the power play. The batting team are now hit to clean up.
Going with pace now.
New bowler into the attack.
Trouble. And caught. That's just superb. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Great commitment.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed. Down the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
6 runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 58 for 1.
End of the 6th over. The batting team are now...
Amir from the south end. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Too good. That is huge.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. There's a bit of a momentum shift.
need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Pinged off the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Hasnain with a huge appeal.
End of the 8th over. The score is now 94.
Wasim coming back into the attack. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
Wasim is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. finds the edge. Quetta with a massive shout. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Needs a direct hit. Edged. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 2 runs coming from that over. The Super Giants, 105 for 3. Misses everything. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take a hit.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Marsh is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
new bowler is coming into the attack.
Abraham into the attack for the Quetta Gladiators.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Trouble. Out. What a screamer. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
End of the 13th over the batting team. And
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Hasnain, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked them over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Nearly gets the edge. Hasnain with a great delivery there. Bishnoi taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Thick edge. No! That's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Ahmed from the north end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge. Needs to be on target. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
the left-handers coming into bat at number 9.
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. The Super Giants weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Edged it. Quetta goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. It just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Finds the fielder with that shot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. Gone. Fine catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Onto that early. That could be 4. Oh, no. What a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
End of the over, 10 off it. Quetta, a 10 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Over, Quetta, 22 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. Perfectly timed. Six runs added there. Quetta, 28 for none. Yada into the attack now from the north end. Couldn't get it through the field. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, 5 off it. Quetta, 33 for none.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Marsh, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. That's a confident appeal.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers. He's got their tail up.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That was a boundary the moment the ball... All left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Goes over the top with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Good fielding out in the boundary. The end of another over. It's time, though. Some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain would be very pleased with that start.
Oh, great shot.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Drilled that one away.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Textbook six, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Marsh back on now.
Bowler into the attack.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be four more.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Marsh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Straight to the fielder.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
Marsh needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well, that'll be an over best forgotten, and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, and it's truly time for a bowling change.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. That's a confident appeal. The Super Giants having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though. At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
4 overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, as it turns out. Pretty costly.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Quetta is 75 for 2.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Ahmed coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. He's quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Runs and have 3 out.
Bishnoi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Slips have really gone up here. They like it. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
Yaman looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Bishnoi has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
How will the bowler respond?
The bowler looks really confident. everything. They've gone up here. The over-ends and no change to the score. Some superb bowling. It's looking tough for the batters to find a way to get the ball away.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Vishnoi has been going really well here. Comes back on from the north end. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Swept away, but finds the fielder. The Super Giants with a massive shout.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. The Super Giants managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Marsh back into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 4 runs out of there. Quetta, a 97 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Vishnoi coming back into the attack. Has done well so far. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot. the Super Giants has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg, though. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight. Made it hard to score.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Ahmed, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Yemen edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end.
Shaquille has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. The bowler looks really confident. Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Got that away nicely.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. Quetta, 117 for 3. Yada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better. This has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
He's got their tail up.
End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Quetta for 120 for 4. Going with spin now. whacked away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That's a confident appeal. Tired. Should make the point position, racing to the ball.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field. All the way to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
No, terrible shot. The Super Giants has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Goes over the top of that shot.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball's dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Deep coming into the attack from the south end. Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win. But in the end, a deserved win, I would say.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.